Good morning. My name is Brandon McGee, and I am the co-founder of Cultural Awareness, Race, and Equality, also known as CARE. It is really an important activity in my life. I am honored to have received this award for my efforts and cannot wait to return home from the symposium with more ideas to improve the racial relations at Brush. In addition, I would like to congratulate the other students who have received awards for their outstanding efforts. Promoting racial harmony and respect is important to me, being an African-American male who is defying the negative stereotypes against me. Without God, my parents, my pastor, family and friends, teachers, and other mentors, I would not be standing here today. I am not a juvenile delinquent that is hopeless, but instead an honored student in the top of my class. As a respected leader in my school, people make the accusation that I'm acting white. But what does that statement even mean? It is not acceptable, in my opinion, for people to make such statements because it means that they expect any person in the African American race to fail, and I simply do not agree with that. For that reason, it was important for me to have a part in creating such an organization in my school because it is time for people to change the way they perceive others. One would think that since my school is multicultural, there would be no problems regarding race. Unfortunately, this is not the case. And this is the main reason that a friend and I started up CARE after going to our first Face in History retreat and hearing about similar programs in other schools. Meetings about CARE began last spring, and the group was officially started at the beginning of the academic school year. With the guidance of our advisor, Ms. Sally Fine, and our Facing History representative, Lisa Lefstein-Baruch. In CARE, we have developed a safe space where people feel comfortable sharing their stories of racism and bullying, giving people the opportunity to know they are not alone in their struggle. One of our goals is to help students realize that they must stand up for what they believe in and not just be a bystander. The main reason that racism still exists is that people are ignorant to the content of what they say, and until they are duly educated in regards to this, change will always be unattainable. People also misunderstand each other at our school because they have not taken the time to interact. In order to promote our message, we have met with school administrators in order to find a way to implement this message in our curriculum. We have a diverse board of student leaders who are continuously inviting their peers and friends to join our organization. As a result, this activity is continually growing, and people are highly interested in participating, which is exciting. One of our first activities was collecting racist jokes from students throughout the school and displaying these jokes in the silent gallery walk. There was grief throughout the room about the severity of the phrases. The truly disturbing fact that we stumbled upon is that some of these comments are made so frequently that people have become immune to them and forgot about the important history and meanings in what they say. In this meeting, we all pledged to prevent people from making these so-called jokes, and when we hear them, to refuse to just sit down in the crowd and laugh, but actually be an upstander. If no one stands up against injustice, the perpetrator may never realize the mental abuse it can have. Some bullying is also an effect of racism, which is why we initiated a Bully Awareness Week this year. I would consider it a success because it got more students and staff aware that bullying exists and many people pledged to be an upstander against bullying. Throughout this week, we had a showing of the movie Bully, and in our cafeteria, we had a rolling video of clips related to the specific types of bullying. We felt it was important to have a school-wide campaign because it is time for people to stop saying, "I did not know I was doing anything wrong." The truth is that if someone watches injustice and says nothing about it, they are just as bad as the perpetrator. It is the goal of CARE to promote racial harmony by educating students and staff about discrimination that may exist within our communities. We do this with the goal that they will inform others, resulting in more people getting involved. Change may not happen overnight, but history has proven that it can be achieved if we as a collective remain persistent. In the words of Maya Angelou, we all know the diversity makes for a rich tapestry, and we must understand that all the threads of this tapestry are equal in value no matter what their color. Thank you.